guys, welcome back to Discovering Disability. My name is Morwen Nightingael and today we'll be talking about cystic fibrosis. So cystic fibrosis is a hereditary disorder which affects the exocrine glands, causing the production of abnormally thick mucus. And this leads to the blockage of the pancreatic ducts, intestines and bronchi, often resulting in respiratory infection. In all basics, the lungs and digestive systems become clogged with thick, sticky mucus. So usually beginning in early childhood, the first four symptoms are persistent cough, recurring chest and lung infections, poor weight gain, and unusually salty sweat. So all the other symptoms that you can get with the disease are indirectly caused by the condition and can vary depending on which organs are affected by the disease itself, as it can affect people differently. However, it is usually the lungs, the pancreas, the GI tract, and sometimes the liver. So what causes cystic fibrosis? It's caused by a genetic mutation, specifically a mutation in a gene called CFTR. And a genetic mutation is when the instruction found in all living cells gets scrambled in some way, which means that one or more of the body's processes don't work the way they should. So unfortunately, there is no cure for cystic fibrosis, but what we do have to help the symptoms are antibiotics to treat chest and lung infections, physiotherapy to help clear mucus from the lungs, bronchodilators that helps expand the lungs' airways, and a nebulizer which turns medication into a mist to be inhaled. And if it does become more serious, there are organ transplants as well. So currently there are about 30,000 people in the US that are affected with cystic fibrosis. And it's estimated that 1 in every 2,500 babies in the UK will be born with cystic fibrosis, and there are more than 9,000 people living with the condition in this country. So now, as usual, we will go over myths that surround cystic fibrosis. I have 3 main ones here for you. First is cystic fibrosis is contagious. Now, as a lot of diseases that affect bodily fluids or mucus are often misinterpreted as contagious, but this is one of the conditions that is not contagious at all. It's a hereditary disease that you can only be born with. 2. Those with cystic fibrosis will not live past childhood. So 50 years ago, this was true. But nowadays, on average, those with cystic fibrosis will actually live for more than 50 years. 3. Those with cystic fibrosis are always sick. Thankfully, this is not true. There are steps that those with cystic fibrosis have to take in order to keep their body healthy and functioning. But for many, they do just have normal days where you wouldn't know anything's wrong. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My question for you this week is, have you ever met someone with cystic fibrosis? And how do you feel knowing more about it? And if you have it, what tips or advice or experiences have you had with it? What helps you on a daily basis? Please hit me up in the comments below, guys, or send me a message. I'm always here for those who want to know more, and I always love learning more if you want to teach me something about the disease. And as always, hit that like button if you liked the video, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, welcome back to But what we do have to help